So I'm curious if I were to go to Mad Max and watch a dubbed version, would it be bigger? Like, would it be more packed? But I feel like most people prefer to watch subtitled movies. Because I think the only place... America is the movie country next to like Bollywood, right? So like, I think a lot of other countries, they're watching American films. There are Japanese films, which like I said, I haven't seen one of those in theaters, so I don't know how packed those get. Especially a kids movie. I wonder like how many kids want to go and see a film. But like, yeah, like it's very it's very much like people usually go to the theaters to see movies made in the West, from a lot of places, even in like the UK. Even though there is like there's really good films in the UK. I just know like a lot of people grew up watching films made by Hollywood everywhere. Okay, this is I feel like I should be just copying and pasting this, but whatever, dude. Whatever. Oh yeah, the next episode of it's either Kaiju number 8 or Dungeon Meshi is out today. Also, The Boys is out today. I might watch all The Boys today. There's 3 episodes out immediately. I love The Boys. I think that might be one of my favorite shows to look forward to. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, Roger Smith looks pretty good. Yeah, Dungeon Meshi was today? Okay, I think Kaiju number 8's on Saturday then. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Boom, 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 boom. The Boys. Damn it, I always forget that my version of The Boys has Nihon censors. Hey dork, you trying to watch The Boys? I don't want to miss any exploding penises. Has Kaiju number 8 been pretty good? I like it. I think it starts off kind of... No, I think it's consistently pretty good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm down. I think the animation's really sick. I like the characters a lot. I think those guys are really cool. Yeah, Kaiju number 8's pretty good. The fights, like when the fights pop off, those are also really sick. But it has like this good balance of kind of like, it's not like a heavy anime where it feels like shit to watch. It's just kind of like, it's a mixture of fun, but then it can get serious, and then also has that little like suspense that makes you curious about motives and stuff, you know. It very much reminds me, I think, a lot of maybe it has a familiarity of what I experienced when I watched like One Punch Man or even like Attack on Titan, but like it's nothing like those, but you'll see the comparison if you ever start watching it. You'll know exactly what I mean if you start watching it. Especially the One Punch Man comparison. A lot more lighthearted than I assumed it'd be. Yeah. I'll have to check it out. I'm hella excited for the Gachi Akuda. Gachi Akuda. I don't even know what that is. What that is. Do I want to do this line on... I think I want to do these lines on separate layers. So Roger's done. On another layer, I'll do. What's her name again? Dorothy. Gotta hang out in the dork chord? The dorks chord? No. Sometimes I pop my head in dorks Discord. Oh my god, I just now realized that this isn't Ace Attorney fan art. No. I guess it has a similar vibe with the giant fist in your face. Objection, you know. But I would definitely make Ace pointing, not doing a, you know, a full hand spread. Ace Attorney, gosh, missed that series? Yeah, so do people in that fucking... You're gonna get plenty of Ace Attorney games because the Japan apparently really wants Ace Attorney. That was like almost their number one asked for like game to get remastered or remade or a new game entirely. I swear there was like 100,000 Ace Attorney games, but it's not. Or I guess there's not that many Ace Attorney games starring Phoenix Wright. That's what I think I heard. Maybe we'll have her eyes open, not closed. So she's kind of giving like a... She is a robot, so, you know, maybe like a deadpan robot kind of face. It was so realistic, definitely. I really like how they developed characters. I saw Ying in the fucking watch and was like, was that a thing in the series? I never played them, so I guess so. Objection. With objection. Now I summon my giant robot. And then killed the defendant. Character starts off with a goal. Character makes steps forward to the goal. Character fails and winds up doing something totally different. Character returns to original goal somewhat better. That's just like that's just character development stuff, you know. Yep. That's how life happens for a lot of people. That's also how a lot of stories have been written before. But yeah, I mean, Phoenix Wright's good. Phoenix Wright also, I think, deals with death in a interesting way, in a good way, but not. I mean, like, it's not. It's good. It's good. I like Phoenix Wright. And then they literally like they put you in situations that I think they put you in these non-winning situations that I think is also pretty cool. Where it's like you usually in a lot of games, like you're not in like the sense where you're like you lose to a Final Fantasy boss and it's like a scripted boss or whatever. I mean more like you get these situations where you like they like force you to play the correct way, but you quite literally run out of options. Like they don't give you all the pieces. Like a boss fucking you up is like that boss fucked me up. But like in Phoenix Wright, they'll put you in that situation where it's like you're supposed to lose, but like the way you lose is you as the player feels like you're like I'm trying here, dude. Fuck. Like that you really want to win, but you just feel like, damn, this game really just. But that's how it is sometimes. Like I think that element felt really realistic. Maybe like the way you lose felt really realistic. Which riders of Ace Attorney were put on Street Fighter? We don't need Ace Attorney riders on Street Fighter. Are you fucking kidding me? There are a number of cases where you figure out what's going on much faster than the characters, so it seems to drag, but overall it's a good series. Oh, yeah. We don't need good writers for Street Fighter. Sure, right? It's always terrible. Welcome to fighting games, but do you need to have like a fucking like Uncharted ass character driven experience in Street Fighter? I feel like if anything, that might ruin Street Fighter for you. I feel like it might ruin fighting games when you're playing them and the, like stuff like that's happening. That's why Bison's back. And like, come on, it's a fighting game character. Why not? Has there been a fighting game that has done it? The closest we've gotten is Moron Combat, but even more Mortal Kombat's kind of lame. But I don't know, dude. I think when fighting games get these like overly complex stories, it makes the it almost cheapens the character sometimes, even if the story's good behind them and behind their motivations and stuff. I don't know. I don't need like overly complex story for my fighting games, but like also I don't know. I really enjoyed World Tour. I thought the writing was exactly what it needed to be for me to fight a refrigerator. Like, come on. I fought a Rumba and a refrigerator. I think the writing's right where it wants to be. And then randomly it gets obnoxiously dark when JP straps a bomb to a child, dude. You know, like it's where it needs to be. It's almost comical. If you're ever abilities working by is not a true believer. There's a lot of story-driven fighting games. Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, a lot of anime fighters have lore like that. Honestly, having lore and having a narrative-driven story is different, Rainy. We're not talking about characters that have interesting backstory or lore. We're talking quite literally about storytelling within the games. Not just you watching an anime cutscene of the two characters staring at each other before they fight, telling you stuff. And then you reading a bunch of backstory dialogue blocks. I played Blaze Blue and their story mode sucks. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. He comes more as a villain than Bison, but no. We have to have the body snatching, mustache twirling pedophile Bison back? I like my mustache twirly villains. They're funny. And they're fun to use. I like fighting a character that is unapologetically evil. It's so fucking cool to use that character. Face the almighty Bison. Dude, he's fucking cool. When he does his fucking knee stomp, he's like, trash! Like, that's... You can't have a complex written character and have him scream trash after a knee press. I don't know. I don't want Mortal Kombat. I want a fighting game that's like fun and campy, and Mortal Kombat is fun, like has like the camp, I guess, but they went for realism so hard where like you can't even have characters screaming their cool moves out loud. What happened to freaking somebody, you know? I mean, LTG exists. What happened to Raiden screaming, you know, before he does his like tackle? Or, you know, Liu Kang with scissor kicks. Like, all that cool stuff that it's just gone. Now you just have to watch two fucking boring-ass, stiff action figures fight in a realistic physics fighting game that sucks. The classic, the beloved Moron Combat. Coming at you now. Oh, the game released? Oh, this game was hype. I love this game. Look at all the fatalities. Never touch it ever again. See ya. See ya, what do wanna be ya? He was best Street Fighter 2. Then we got overexposed to him. Maybe y'all just don't like Bison. I don't know. I know some people hate the character Bison and they think he's corny. I unironically think Bison's really cool. So I guess I can maybe understand the perspective if you just don't like the character, but I don't know. Yeah, I think Bison's pretty cool. I like his look too. Evil dictator man. I like his moves. Psycho Crusher's fucking hype. His critical art. Have you guys seen his critical art? Where he stands on your fist and then he nukes you? Oh, that shit is so cool. I hated Bison in Street Fighter V. I think he was like the worst designed version of Bison we've gotten as far as like the fun I've had with him. But this version of Bison is much more in the vein of Street Fighter 4 Bison. So his playstyle is going to be actually really exciting. I can't wait. I cannot wait. They even gave him like Street Fighter 4 moves back, like Psycho Punisher or Psycho Abortion. That's pretty cool CA. But yeah, I guess I'm coming from the perspective of just like I want as many cool characters in my fighting game as possible. And I don't need a compelling narrative reason for them to come back. Like how annoying is it for any Heihachi fan that Heihachi just dies? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Heihachi died? I guess I'll play as his fucking purple-haired daughter, Reika. I'm not saying Reika's not Reika. What's her name? Reina? Reina. I'm not saying Reina's not cool. She looks really cool. I think Reina is cool, but like, she's like, you know, she's not Heihachi to a Heihachi fan. So... like, how annoyed is every Charlie fan is that when they finally bring Charlie back, he's a fucking weird Frankenstein zombie. And then they kill him in the same game they bring him back. So, like, you really didn't get to play with Charlie. And then on top of that, Charlie is attached to, like, the shittiest Street Fighter that we've gotten in forever. So not only does Charlie come back, he comes back in a shitty fighting game that no one likes. So it's just like, it's like pain. Pain. So, I don't know. I think the less reasoning for bringing cool characters into a game, the better. And them just bringing the characters in is pretty cool. Anyone complaining about Reina has lost the plot? What's the plot? What's the plot? What do you mean lost the plot? I'm not talking about complaints about Reina. I'm talking about the fact that if you're a Heihachi fan and you want Heihachi, you're like, damn, there's no Heihachi in my game. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about like if the character is written into the story a certain way, I'm talking about, is this character even wanted? You know, like that's what I'm talking about. If you want Heihachi, stay free. We're in Reina's house now. But like, that's what. Now I'm getting pissed. It's like you're purposely like, I don't know. Now you're just purposely missing the point of what I'm talking about. You know what, dude? Never mind. I hate fighting game fans, including myself. This song's weird. Has like screams echoing in it too. I feel neutral about them. You almost got your ass beat for that, Pixie. But no, I'm not gonna beat you up. You already got an ass whooping yesterday. Like wanting Guy in the game, but getting Kimberly? Yeah, give me... Oh, man. Guy. We're in Metro City now. Where's Guy? Bushin Ryu, I'm the Thane. Then you have motherfucking fans like Rainy Googling and Googling about them. And then you know, like, now we're going to get Kimberly for 7 more games. Guy's gone. Her dress doesn't do all this. I made her dress too much. I made her dress do too much. It's just one front floppy. Is there a side profile ever? The style of Big O is so simplistic, it makes me... It sucks. Like, it makes me suck at drawing this stuff. But her dress is very simple. This song is so good, by the way. Also, hello, Pixie. I hope you're doing good. And I noticed I walked in. So is Kimberly a replacement for Guy? This is when was she a replacement for anyone? My argument isn't like Guy and Kimberly are not the same person, but like I'm coming from a perspective of like how fighting games have worked forever, right? This is how they work. This is how they introduce characters, how they take away characters. They don't like they don't usually characters fit certain archetypes. So like a character that plays like Guy, which Kimberly is honestly like a character that plays a lot like Guy. In a perfect world, you can have Kimberly and Guy in the same game. But in the world of Street Fighter 6, when you're only getting 4 new characters a year, they're not going to fill that spot with another ninja like Guy. If they do, and they reinvent him, that's exciting. But my point is, if you're a diehard Guy fan, if you've always been a diehard Guy fan, and you played Guy in Street Fighter 4, you played Guy in Street Fighter Alpha Series, you thought Guy's really cool in Final Fight, and then you think that you're going to get like a Metro City rampaging ninja again, and you're like, yeah, Cody and Guy, and you get Kimberly. I think if I was a Guy fan, I'd be disappointed. I think Kimberly's cool. I think she is genuinely a cool design. I think she's a cool character. I don't give a fuck about Guy enough to be mad about this, but I'm just saying my main point is that. My main point is specifically like I guess this whole topic was me just defending the fact that Bison exists, because fighting games don't need logic. I was like, this is just fun. But anyway, whatever. How did that happen? I'm alright, smile. They'll put a boot game before they put Guy? Probably. That actually sounds like exactly what they would do, potentially. Hey, I was listening to that. The song ended abruptly. Nothing wrong with Guyberly? Guyberly. She's cool. I'm not even saying people are not allowed to like these characters, guys. I'm just trying to say, like, characters are... It's cool when characters are in your game. Like, when characters that you like are in the game. Regardless of if the plot allows it or not. Oh my god, they brought Bison back. What terrible writing. Like, who gives a fuck? Bison's back. I'm a Bison fan. Bison's back. Woo. That's it. I can't believe they've written it that way. Bang. Imagine if Street Fighter had Christopher Nolan and Andy Sorkin writing its story. It would be an incredible adventure of fighting and love and passion. And then they would bring back a more interesting character, like 12. I would like 12 to be back, by the way. 12's cool. But still. Wes Anderson Street Fighter? Wes Anderson Street Fighter. Man, that would be so bad. I probably like Bison more if he just kept it simple, like putting a bomb on a child. I agree. No, I'm kidding. I like Bison as he is. I also like that he's kind of like maybe semi-incompetent. He was pretty OP in Street Fighter V though. Like when he was fighting people, you're like, damn. This guy's buff. They're probably gonna have a boss attack too. Another giant attack like they did with Akuma with Bison. There's gonna be a giant attack Akuma. I wonder how nutty would be to have Necro in the game. I wanted Necro too. I really was disappointed with this lineup that they announced. Because I genuinely, those are characters I said I wanted. Necro I thought would be really cool. And someone was like, but Dhalsim's in the game. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's like the exact shit I'm talking about. But Dhalsim's already in the game. God. It's not the same. Not at all, dude. Anyway, I wasn't particularly happy Bison was back until I saw his gameplay. Now I'm like, I'm never gonna deny Capcom. I think every single character in Street Fighter 6 has been well designed, and every single new character has been really fucking cool. Even the characters I hate and I think are horrendous. Like Guile. Fucking bitch. I think Guile's always a bitch, though. I think Guile is guaranteed gonna be the most annoying bitch-ass character that he's put him all these fucking games. Can't stand him. Why do you keep putting him in the games? And people that like him don't like him. I promise you, people that like him are like, I don't care about anything aesthetic about anything. I just like shooting opponents from across the screen. That's it. I don't want to play the fighting game. I want to watch you jump over my obstacle course. I was see 12 come back, though I think he got replaced by 11. 12 was in Street Fighter V as a random select. A character like that would be cool. It would be really weird and like quirky, and if he can like transform into enemies like mid-fight, like I feel like that could be fun and quirky, and like really dumb. But it could be really cool for like a character like specialist. To have a character that has its own moveset as 12, but then also can absorb other characters and then take their moveset. It would be really cool to see a 12 main at like a tournament. Even though changing into a different character is very gimmicky, but you know, it seems awesome. Jake Paul, the Street Fighter character? That's how you feel about Luke? Luke's way more wholesome though, I feel. do, 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 do. Jake Paul would only fight Geriatrics? Yeah. I don't know why he picked Mike Tyson though. Like that's, he might be dead. He might die, guys. We might lose the famous Jake Paul to a punch in the wrong spot of his brain.